The last topic I wanted to turn to is another one I know near and dear to your heart, Bobbie, and that is our wonderful relationship with our sister city in Czechoslovakia, and the Czech Republic, now properly referred to. And tell us how that originated and about that activity over the years.
Well, that was great. And I was on the city council in Orinda with Richard Hagen. And Dick was always an international person. He'd worked internationally for many years, and he believed that if we just stayed with Orinda, it was too small. We needed to expand and think internationally. He knew about the Sister City program that President Eisenhower had established during his term of office. We agreed that when we both got off the council, we would establish a sister city for Orinda. And over coffee, he had done his graduate degree in Prague, the Prague Spring. And half of my lineage are Czech. So we said, well, they've just emerged from the wall and all that unhappy time. And so let's use the Czech Republic. And so we wrote to Sister City International, and they suggested several cities. And we chose Tabor as most like Orinda. It was hilly, and it had two other towns adjacent, and there were a lot of similarities. Tabor is a little bit bigger than Orinda, but the people are just as nice as the people in Orinda. And then, so they said, Tabor said, yes, we'd love to have Orinda, California as our sister city. And so after a few years of getting to know each other, we were fortunate enough to get the idea of having a student. They have several high schools, and in all the high schools, we set up a program where the students would send an autobiographical essay and send it to a panel. From those essays from all of the schools, the panel in Tabor would pick 5 students, and then they would interview them live so that the kids wouldn't be having someone else write their essays and not speak English. The point was we needed, and they do take English in their school years. They start around 2nd or 3rd grade. So then the panel in Tabor interviews the 5 students, and then they choose 1, 2, and 3. In case we don't approve 1, we've got 2 and 3 back. So we look at the information that Tabor sends to us. Our board looks at them, and we either agree or pick number 2 or 3. But most always we agree with number 1 student. And then we pay for them to come to Orinda. We find an Orinda host family that the students can stay with for their semester at Miramati. And let me tell you, Steve, we've had some of the nicest kids, the best students, and some of them are working on their programs and studies in Orinda at Miramati, while they're also doing their studies from their school in Tabor. So they're taking 2 classes. I don't know how they do it. You know, I can barely do Zoom. So anyway, it's been a wonderful program. And we couldn't bring our student last year. But this year, we've just put the last plank in place. And she'll be coming. Her name is Denisa. So I hope everybody in Orinda will have an opportunity to meet her. But she'll be coming as the 2021 fall-winter semester student at Miramati. And have a wonderful host family who would have hosted her last year and agreed to host her this year.
It's been an absolutely wonderful program. And you didn't mention we had the marvelous Czech Festival a number of years ago with William, who was descended as a really effectively a prince of the old Czechoslovakia. And he was here to give his wonderful presentation. It's really been a wonderful, wonderful relationship.